Hi, beloved, please don't scroll. There is something I want to share with you which is very important, entitled 5 Signs Indicating That You Are Being Attacked by Witchcraft Operation. Things that can prove to you that there are some activities in your life that are being manipulated by witchcraft. What is witchcraft at all? When you talk about witchcraft, witchcraft is a system, a way that the enemies normally use to operate against someone or to manipulate someone, or either to channel their life, their will, their decision, their plans. That is why there are some people, they may decide what to do, but it turns on the opposite way. There are other ways, there are other different channels that the enemy use to fight against people. But one of the way, the channel that the enemy use is witchcraft operation. And this is the one I want to talk about. Now, number one sign, that is bad dreams. That is when you have unpleasant dreams, dreams that harass your soul, dreams that intimidate your soul, dreams that manipulate your soul. There are dreams that you dreams about, it will not help you, it will not encourage you, it will discourage you. These are dreams that the enemy used to channel to cause negative emotion, that is to cause fear, that is to cause anxiety to your life. That the moment you begin to rise from your bed, you begin to have that imagination in your mind, and it can normally, what it does is that it put fears in your life, it spoil your whole day, it diminish your soul, it also decapitates your soul. Having a dream you are having a car crash, having a dream that you are falling from a story building, then you have been falling down, having a dream that somebody is after you, holding a gun to hit you, or in a dream you have been shot. All these things are things that indicate in your life that your life is under manipulation by witchcraft activity. So when you see this sign, it proves to you that you have to stand on your feet and you have to start working on it. You have to start praying about it. You have to consult somebody who have an eye, who is spiritually fortified, who is being equipped in the right position to assist and help people spiritually. You have to contact that person for help. Either than that, expect words of the enemy in your life. Number 2 is setback and limitation. This means it attacks your progress. These are the ways the enemy used to attack your progress, attack your movement. They used to limit your life in some certain positions of your life. You could see that there's no improvement, nothing is changing, nothing new is coming. All your life has been stagnant for years. You could see that there's so many repetitions of your life. Your life is still the same. Nothing new is coming to your life. The same situation, the same problem that you find yourself in, and you are not receiving anything new in your life. So when you are seeing all these things, it tells you that your life is in danger. There is a witchcraft activity and manipulation that is going through your life. You need to stand on your feet and begin to work on it and pray about it. Seek directions as well. Either than that, a lot will happen to you. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse number 18 says something. Paul said that I wanted to come to you. I, Paul, did again and again, but Satan blocked me. Paul was talking about how he wanted to visit the Thessalonians. He wanted to come with them with a word of God, a word that would deliver them from their bondage, to counsel them, to give them the right impartation for them also to excel in life. He said, I wanted to come to you. I wanted to visit you. I wanted to pay you a visit. But the enemy, the devil, I have waited for so long. I've waited again and again to be visiting you, but the devil is blocking me. Paul made it specifically that the devil is blocking him, that the devil is limiting him. The devil is fighting against his progress. The progress is what? To come to them, to speak a word to them, to visit them, to pray for them, to deliver them. But the enemy is blocking him. So these are some of the things that is happening in some people's life. The enemy is limiting their life, blocking their chances, blocking their blessings, blocking their progress, blocking their elevation. These are some of the things when you begin to see that many good things have stopped working in your life and your life has been limited in a lot of things. That tells you that there's witchcraft activities in your life. Number 3 is financial embarrassment. When you are going through financial embarrassment in your life, this is the situation where your finances is at risk. This is the situation when your finances is being debted in many things, occasions of your life. When you are owing people you cannot pay, when your salary cannot feed you, money cannot come into your hand. The few money that even comes into your hand, you cannot use that money to make profitable unto it. So when you are being embarrassed in that situation, you could see that there's a witchcraft activity in your life. These are some means the devil worked through witchcraft activity to make you embarrassed, to put you in shame, to put you in disgrace in this form, whereby you will not find peace at all, whereby your respect will not be guaranteed before people. A lot of people will put you into shame because you are being embarrassed in so many things. People will be coming after you for their money. You are owing a lot of people and you cannot be paid. And a lot of you cannot pay your rent, you cannot pay your children's school fees. When you find your situation that you are in this problem, and when you find your own situation that you are not meeting your obligations, when you cannot meet a lot of obligations of your life, it tells you that you are under witchcraft activity. These are another sign. You should take it very careful, right? So Proverbs chapter 10 verse number 22 says that the blessings of the Lord makes a man rich, and he addeth no sorrow to it. So this tells us that God provides all our needs. So every need have to be provided. If you are a believer, if you believe in God and you are suffering financially, you are being stuck at one place, there's a lot of stagnations in your life, in your finances particular, then it tells you that there's a witchcraft operation. And this witchcraft operation can happen to anybody. It can happen to believers. It can happen to men of God. It can happen to anybody that had connections with God. It doesn't matter you are a Christian. It doesn't matter even if you are a strong believer. It can happen to you. The witchcraft operation can attack you. Now, sign number 4, that is confusion. This is when their activities work against your mind. This is when you start to question God, when you start to question yourself, when you begin to question your leaders, people in the society, your president, when you begin to question a lot of people in your life. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse number 33 said that God is not a God of confusion. That is a God of disorder. God is a God of order. God is a God of peace. He's not a God of disorder, a God of confusion. He's not a God of division. So when your mind begin to fight yourself, when your self-mind begin to fight your intuition, it begins to fight a lot of things that you are fighting for, you are praying for, you are willing for, that you want to achieve. When you begin to fight against your dream, your vision, your mission, your potential, when all these things begin to fight within your mind, you begin to attack those things, then you have been bewitched, or there's a witchcraft operation and activities in your life, because God is an order of peace, not an order of confusion. So there are a lot of people in this world who are battling themselves. They are battling, doubting so many things about themselves. They are doubting God. They are doubting themselves. And they begin to question so many things about their life. When you reach that situation and you question many things about your life, and you begin to blame yourself over many things, blame God over many things, that tells that your soul is under witchcraft operation.